We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the San Francisco Giants and the Atlanta Braves. It's Braves baseball on the show, and it starts right now. Max Fried is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
Striding into the box, Donovan Solano. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. The 2-0.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Here now the 2-2. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
And he takes ball 1. In his career against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. The 1-0 delivery. Runners on the move for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
3-1 now. On deck, there are the unique stylings of Hunter Pence. He'll be next. 1 out, nobody on. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so it's a 1-out walk here in the top of the first.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Digging in, Hunter Pence, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Inciarte arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
At the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top.
Yeah, he's been swinging it pretty well over the last 10 games or so. Well over 300, and he's someone to watch in this one here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's out.
One and 0 pitch on the way. A ball and a strike.
Ball, one strike.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
And that's on the outside corner. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count. Nope,
No
that's
offer
a
at the
ball.
curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
3-2, full count. Duggar is off of first with 2 away. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Second and third, 2 away. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
And now on 2-0, you just can't lay a fastball in there, or he could make it 3-0 before you know it. It's all about limiting the damage in this situation.
3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
He's set. The 3-0 offering. 3-1.
1 strike.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He can't get to it. This one's down. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Dero, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in two.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you can throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Acuna giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Giants out in front here, 2-0. Kevin Gausman, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. Popped up, and this is going to fall. He can't flag it down. The next 3-2. Full count still. Hard hit to first. Oh, look at the stop by Belt. So 1 away after the phenomenal defensive effort.
Outstanding play over there at first. That ball was headed for the hole, but he pulled it in on a dive. Then great presence of mind to take it himself for the out.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. First pitch of the at-bat. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Pence. Still ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Braves have struck for a run. It's now a 2-1 game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now the 1-0. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Going back is the right fielder. Gone! They've tied the game on back-to-back home runs. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman, number 10 for him on the year, as the Braves have come back to tie things up at 2 apiece.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Down and away, ball one. The 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Pence has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Into the box now, Austin Riley. His solo shot accounted for their only score of the ball game a night ago. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball, that's inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 2 now. Now the 2-0.
3-0 the count.
Gausman uses a split finger fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working, and I'd imagine as a hitter it's always in the back of your mind. 3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. And this will get by Longoria at third. It's a fair ball. He'll get it into second. While the throw pulls him off the bag.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Here's Ender Inciarte. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball up in the zone, but it's strike 3 called, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now at the plate, Buster Posey. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Buster Posey.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Oh, 0-2 the count to Posey.
0-2 the count.
Grounded to the right. Albies brings it in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting eighth, the first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Striding forward, Brandon Belt, and he's someone they're going to have to watch out for. You can see he's been a tough out over the last couple of series. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled away. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
As he'll take a look at ball. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Giants down in order. Bottom of the second inning coming up. All square at 2 apiece. The next to bat for Atlanta, Charlie Culberson. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gausman.
Charlie Culberson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And that misses, 1-1. Now the pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. In now, Max Fried, and it's fouled away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. One out and a runner on second base. Sent on the ground out to second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
So a man at third here with two gone, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
The 2-0.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip this one on to first as he works his way out of the jam, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. We'll move ahead to the third, tied 2-2. Digging in now, Donovan Solano, a base hit in his first trip.
Donovan Solano.
The pitch.
Count 1-0.
Solano, the former Yankee, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
The 1-1 home.
That's the ball.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Onto the shortstop at second, but it's thrown away. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence, as it's grounded sharply to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And there's one down now.
left fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Stepping in, Mike Yastrzemski. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. From the stretch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's in at second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield, bringing in the plate when he's got a chance to do some damage.
At the plate now, Evan Longoria, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already and a chance for more here. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
The 2-0. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 1-0 delivery. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick him up right here.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Riley is there, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 2 errors in the inning, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Giants lead it 4-2.
We're just about set to go here as the Braves come to bat in the 3rd inning, and this is an offense that's really been productive this year. They entered the day leading the league in round trippers, and talking with some of their players before the game, they said they know home runs are a big part of their game, but it's not something they try to focus or rely on. They said as long as they're attacking good pitches to hit and not trying to do too much, the rest will take care of itself. Guys?
All right, Heidi, thank you. Standing in, Ozzie Albies, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Whoa,
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Here now the 2-2. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. This lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike one. That's lifted the other way out to left. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And he got him.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first three pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Stepping in now, Austin Riley. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Here it comes, 2-0. Strike taken up in the zone.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Runner at second here with one man out. Down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Ready for another chance? Ender Inciarte, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Down and away, ball one. The set and the 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. Long run for the left fielder, and they can't run it down. 1-2. Here it is.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Men on third with 2 down. Full count to Ender Inciarte. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. The 3-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley and left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 4-4 game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. To the plate now, Charlie Culberson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. The 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 4-4. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Buster Posey now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Now the 1-0. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1. Lifted into center field. Inciarte is right there, 1 down.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Now at the plate, Brandon Belt. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
Tight game here early on. 4-4 the score here in inning number 4. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Two 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory, but this will land untouched. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate, Kevin Gossman. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3 through 3.5, all tied 4 apiece. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now. Coming to the plate now, Tyler Flowers. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Hard hit ball to second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Standing in now, Max Fried. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down to Crawford for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Now to the plate, Ronald Acuna. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Duggar's there for it. 2 gone.
Now back, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Albies is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
4 runs, 8 hits, and 2 errors thus far for the Braves in the ballgame. Outside, 2-1. On the year, Albies has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Pence. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Braves strand 1. Through 4, we're tied at 4. Digging in and looking for more, Donovan Solano. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Solano.
Now here's the pitch.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Ball 2. Fly ball right down the line in left. And no one will track it down. The 2-2 one more time.
Ball down.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Count still full, 3-2. Left side. Oh, beautiful dive. The throw. He is out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll head for an early shower as he fails to go the requisite 5 innings, but it doesn't matter anyway in a tie game. He'll leave with a no decision. Cole Hamels, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 32, Cole Hamels.
Next to bat for the Giants, Steven Duggar. First pitch of the at-bat. Fifth inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. And that misses. 2-1. Now here it comes. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. The Braves are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Yeah, he was really frustrated and out of rhythm in this one. Unfortunately, I'm sure he's frustrated right now, and he will be for a while. But the good news is that the guys are still in the game. The offense is picking them up.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
Ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Now batting, the left fielder, Mike.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Yastrzemski. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Off the plate.
And a ball, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Ready once again, Evan Longoria. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The set and the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
3-0. Here it is. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now batting, Brandon Crawford. 0-for-2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Here's the 2-1. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And he will not make the play. It's off his glove. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he's safe.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Your attention, please.
So the call's gone out for the right-hander Mark Melancon as he'll take over on the mound.
Mark Melancon. And that'll bring up Buster Posey as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Acuna's there for it. And that ends the inning. So 3 runs on just 1 lone hit, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Giants 7 and the Braves 4. Sam Coonrod, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Freddie Freeman. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Freddie Freeman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And that's the first out. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Hey, this was just one of those games that just weren't meant to be when you add it all up. Had a rough time, only lasted 4 innings. Just wasn't able to give them the kind of performance they were looking for going into this one.
First offering on its way. Fastball just off the inside corner. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
3-0 to him now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. On a line, that's a base hit.
Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs. Fall behind in the count, and you'll make you pay.
Yeah, Dan, you drive to the ballpark every night praying to get 1 3-1 count so your eyes can light up and you can guaranteed fastball let it eat.
Stepping in, Austin Riley. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First delivery to him on the way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Runner at first here, one man out. On the ground to the left side. Solano for one. Relay to Belt. They get two, and that'll end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's set to lead us off in the sixth inning.
Number 9, Brandon Belt.
Here it comes. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Fouled away. The 1-1 home. In the air out toward right field. Acuña's there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, the pitcher, Sam Coonrod.
Pablo Sandoval will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
The count 1-1.
One out, nobody on. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Cutter, and that's a called strike two. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first is in time to get Sandoval, and there are two gone now.
The batter number 7, second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Donovan Solano. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. And he popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Into the box, Steven Duggar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. 2 out with the man at first. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. pulled toward right center field. Inciarte's there. And that's the third out. One left for San Francisco. They hold a 7-4 lead. Jondo Gustave enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
For the Giants, number 74, Yandel Gustave.
Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat.
The center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
He's set and the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Gustave, a 27-year-old who was selected in the first round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
1-1 the count now. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up and he couldn't recover in time.
Stepping in for the Braves, Charlie Culberson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Line drive to center field. Duggar is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher Tyler Flowers.
So a runner at first now with one away, and next to bat will be the catcher Tyler Flowers. He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3. And he is in there.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there. But the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. And they're runners at the corners now. The 1-0 is outside for a ball. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And they won't let him walk that easily, as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And to score is the runner from third. That makes it 7-5 now.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Acuna Jr.
Acuna digs in now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. It's a fastball looked at for a strike. 1-1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
The 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
The batter, number 1, second baseman,
Ozzie Albies will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. First offering on its way.
Nope, that's a ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And no doubt about this one. It's in there. 3-1.
Gotta believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Now the 3-2 pitch to first. Belt has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. We're through 6 full. It's the Giants 7 and the Braves 5. Chris Martin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
number 55, Chris Martin.
Seventh inning ready to roll. So digging in now, Hunter Pence. No hits to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Lays off 1-0. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. Martin, 33 years old. He was a 21st round pick back in 2005.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
2 balls and a strike to count. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good take there, as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
The left fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Digging in, Mike Yastrzemski. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent, because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
In now, Evan Longoria, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Longoria.
2-1.
And treading carefully with Longoria here. It's 3-1 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Hit hard but foul. Runners on first with 1 down. And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box now, Brandon Crawford, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Pence blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Giants leave 1. They're still up 7-5. Tyler Rogers gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 71, Tyler Rogers.
Freddie Freeman will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. From the stretch.
Hey, great job pounding his own strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
0-1, here's the pitch. A little roller toward the hole. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home seventh.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
So coming to the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Whoa, that's down.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he fouls this one off. Now the pitch.
82.
Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hot shot to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Hey, guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
To the plate now, Austin Riley. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. Now a long throw to third.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping into the box, Ender Inciarte. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Duggar's there for it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. Now in the box, Charlie Culberson. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Two out with the man at first. Skied into straightaway right. Pence has a read on it, and that retires the side. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Giants on top, 7-6. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Darren O'Day will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Adeiny Echeverria is into the ballgame as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Batting 9, number 24, Adeiny Echeverria.
Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The first baseman, number 9. Brandon.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. In now, Brandon Belt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat.
At the ball.
One out, nobody on. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control. 1-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Alex Dickerson will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The average right at 280 coming in. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Here it comes, 1-0.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Now the 2-0 home.
Nope, that's inside.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Stepping up to the plate, Donovan Solano. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Solano hits a little over the 270 mark. The 1-0 delivery. Slow little roller to third. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. San Francisco leads this one 7-6. Sean Anderson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 64, Sean Anderson.
Digging in, Tyler Flowers. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher, despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder, and he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. Here's Echeverria now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Pitch on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a line drive. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Now back, the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Here's a fastball that crowds in the bin, and it's 1-1. 1 out, 1 on, and a 1-run game. Fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away. The 2-2.
This one's down to third. Oh, and Longoria can't handle it. Solano for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Here comes the first pitch. Ozzie Albies is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Runners off for second. In there, now the throw. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
The set and the 1-1. Bounced that one, but got him to go after it for a strike.
I wouldn't be surprised if he used his aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Freddie Freeman would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Ready with the payoff pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Popped him up. Longoria is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. 1 left for Atlanta. Down a run in a tight one. It's 7-6. Will Smith is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. All set to start the 9th in this one. Ready for another shot now. Steven Duggar. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And now pitch on the way. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Scooped up, and they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
At the plate, Hunter Pence. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball 1.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Fouled away.
The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
So now to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, 1-1. Popped him up. Riley is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Giants down in order. They'll try and hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Reyes Maranta takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 54, Reyes Maranta.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Freeman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Freddie Freeman.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. As a look, now the pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. A runner at first with no outs here. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 2-2 to Marcell Ozuna. Nobody out, runner on first. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Hit in the air to left. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone.
Up next for Atlanta, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Into the box, Austin Riley. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's 1-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
He's running at first for the play. Number 7, Dansby Swanson.
Still 2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
They say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
A one-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. Atlanta get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Will Smith claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.